Declarations. All things considered, this court hereby makes the following declarations. 1. That on a proper construction of Section 38A, 1 of Constitutional Amendment Act number 15, all conditions precedent for the holding of or conducting of general elections of ordinary members of Parliament through a district block representative were met and or fulfilled. 2. That a directive given by His Excellency the President to the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone to hold the 2023 elections, public elections for ordinary members of Parliament by the district block representation system instead of constituencies was in tandem with the provisions of Section 38(1) of the 1991 Constitution, as amended and therefore not ultra-vires. 3. That the current Parliament will soon be dissolved, and thereafter all constituencies currently existing will be extinguished for purposes of representation in Parliament in favor of representatives representing each of the 16 districts of Sierra Leone, inclusive of independent candidates who secure the minimum threshold for the attainment or securing of seats in Parliament. 4. That the revision of constituents as provided in Section 38(4) does lead to alteration of the number and or establishment of subject to parliamentary approval. 5. That independent candidates can and are part of the electoral system and can stand and be voted for to be included in any of the seats representing the existing 16 districts in the country. 6. That statutory instruments number 13 and 14 of 16th November are part of the laws of Sierra Leone and are not ultra-vires Section 33 and 38 of the Constitution Act number 6 of 1991, Section 38A of the Constitution as amended in 2001, and Section 171 of the Public Elections Act number 17 of 2001. 7. That pursuant to and subject to the current law in the country, inclusive of the Constitution and statutory instruments number 13 and 14 of 16 November 2002, local councils elections will be expected to be by district block representations approved as the mode for the 2023 elections. 8. An order restraining the second defendant, Electoral Commission, its agents, servants, privies, or howsoever called, from taking steps aimed at conducting the 2023 multi-tier public elections on the district block representation system is refused. I say that again. An order restraining the second defendant, Electoral Commission, its agents, servants, privies, or howsoever called, from taking steps aimed at conducting the 2023 multi-tier public elections on the district block proportional representation system is refused. Emphasis mine. 9. An order directing the second defendant to hold the June 2023 elections for ordinary members of Parliament and Council on a constituency or wards basis is refused. Emphasis mine. Cost. On the issue of cost, this court notes that this is a public interest-based litigation and hence is not inclined to award the usual cost. A minimal cost is therefore awarded in the sum of 3,000 millions to be borne by both plaintiffs jointly and severally, payable to the first and second defendants.
Okay.
Would you please sit? Silence in court, please. Yes.
Do I have the Lordship here?
Yes.
May I, on behalf of my client, say we note and take under advisement the 53 odd pages that your Lordship has read out this morning. A judgment that is full of promise and pregnant with possibilities. We will accordingly advise them. May I, before I take my seat, commend the court with respect, if you'll allow me, to say we hope in the future administration of justice in this country, the same alacrity that has been displayed by no less than the Supreme Court in listing the case, hearing it, and determining it within 18 days of the conclusions of the arguments and submissions be attended with and paid to future cases in court to ensure the peace, liberty, and tranquility of our republic. Thank you.
Live broadcast from the Supreme Court of Sierra Leone. And just one for let una know say now 5 judges now they sit down for this matter. Of course, we get the Honorable Chief Justice, Justice His Lordship, Justice Babatunde Edwards, and of course 9 leads the other judges, and then the Honorable Justice N.C. Brown-Mack, we in a Supreme Court judge, the Honorable Justice Manga Fana Dintawali, Justice of the Supreme Court, the Honorable Justice Alusain Sise, Justice of the Supreme Court, and the Honorable Justice Ansumana Ivan Sise, Justice of the Appeals Court. Well, and then 5 sit down on this matter. We, of course, the plaintiff, that the one that we bring the case, when Honorable Abdukagbo of constituency 077, and Honorable Councillor Hakiatu Maxwell George Coker. We, of course, now the second plaintiff. Then people in there, then come with this matter, and I go remember that the ECSL being consults, of course, with the consultation of His Excellency, be declare, say the election will go come on the 24th of June 2023, it will be proportional representation.